top dog in racing simulators is at it again, and fans are about to get a wild ride. Polyphony Digital's Tourist Trophy, the real riding simulator, features the same attention to design and detail found in the Gran Turismo franchise, but this time, it's on 2 wheels. The game's designer, Takamasa Shichisawa, has always had a passion for motorcycles. After working on the world's best car racing franchise, he put the resources of the GT team into a game that reflects the depth and skill required to be a top motorcycle rider.
I've been at Polyphony Digital since GT2, doing opening sequences and in-game designs. The philosophy of the team there is to strive for the best, whether it's physics, or graphics, or any other element of a game. That experience has helped shape Tourist Trophy.
Tourist Trophy features over 100 motorcycles and more than 35 real-life and fantasy courses. All the gear, from helmets to racing suits, is authentic and customizable. Fans of the GT franchise will recognize the international race circuits, but tackling them on a motorcycle presents an entirely different challenge. It's all about how you balance and shift your weight on the bike. Having been a pro racer himself, Nana-san knows the difference.
My racing experience has helped a lot, especially in how a bike feels in racing conditions, like braking into a turn from full speed. It helps form a more realistic relationship between bike and rider within the game. But just like in Gran Turismo, it's all based on the physics within the simulation, not on how I think it should feel.
Professional riders and members of the media were given the chance to take a few laps at Infineon Raceway and then try out the same track on Tourist Trophy. Highlights of the event included a matchup between Nana-san and Doug Poling, 2-time World Superbike champion. They competed first on the PS2 and then on the asphalt. Apparently, Tourist Trophy, the real racing simulator, held up its end of the challenge.
The comparison of the game to what's actually happening on the course itself is unbelievable. I mean, I was blown away when I first played the game this morning. It was incredible because the track looked just like the real thing. Like, I mean, actually like I was on the racetrack. The realism of all the courses, because I've ridden on all of them that are in the game in real life, and it's unbelievable.
You get on the track, you can actually pick out reference points when you're playing the game that you would normally find out on the track. So if I was to go play that game and never been on the track before, I'd know exactly where I'd need to turn in. I'd have the dimension of the track, different reference points along the raceway. I mean, it's impressive.
Hands down the most realistic game I've played. The track was the absolute same. Physics of the game, and when you lean forward, it increases the turning radius. I've never touched any game that's like that as far as the reality of how the motorcycle works in the game and how it is out here in real life.
Capturing the essence of real life has always been top priority for Polyphony Digital.
The Polyphony team is always trying to optimize as much as possible the technologies and skills that go into developing a game such as Tourist Trophy. Kazunori Yamauchi calls it over-quality, and it means exceeding the expectations of our customers.
As you might guess, there's one really big difference between the game and real racing that nobody really wants to change: wipeouts.
I guarantee it hurts a lot less while playing the video game than out on the track, so I'd rather follow in the video game any day of the week.
Yeah, on the game, it doesn't hurt as much. Yeah.
So if you want to ride like the pros, the best and safest way to learn is to let the clutch out with Tourist Trophy, the real riding simulator.
I swore to protect the very first person who came to me for help.
I am the ageless flower. I bloom forever. yet never yield the seed of life.
My heart tells me that you are righteous.
So, maybe you didn't exactly come to rescue me. That's kind of disappointing. I thought maybe my prince had arrived.
Rated T for Teen. This May, see X-Men The Last Stand in theaters. Become them.
Mike Pilato, I'm a GAP member. I'm here at San Francisco at the Warped Tour for 2005. I'm gonna show you what I do here. Go on and follow me. Mainly, I get to play a lot of games, but for the most part, like, I show people the new stuff, the best stuff we got. The tension's building. This is a home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
If you
so
want to
we cook our top ramen.
I think we had microwave bacon last night.
Last night we did.
The bathroom that is never seemed to work, he had always broken.
So sometimes it's an issue at night. And back here is more beds.
These are where the bosses sleep. These are the big wigs, like Phil.
Yeah, so welcome. Welcome to our home.
He'd offer you a seat, but there aren't any. From San Jose is what I say, from a little town called Sunnyvale, which is right next to it. Full-time student during the school year at UC Santa Cruz, and I'm a film major, film/digital media, so I like to dabble in all the fancy electronics that Sony has. I got accepted in the game advisory panel, so I was a member of that, and a little concert came by in my area, and they said, hey, we need local GAP members to help promote Sony. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll try. You know, like, how cool would it be to go to a concert for free and talk about video games? Like, the one thing that I really know. And so then they say, they call me back about the day later, and they're like, would you like to go on the Warped Tour? So I was like, yeah, I want to go on the Warped Tour. And they're like, okay, your flight leaves tomorrow in Houston.
I think we have 48 stops on this tour. Started in Columbus, Ohio on the 18th of June, and we hit Milwaukee, we've hit St. Louis, Kansas City, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, San Francisco today, Ventura tomorrow.
We should just count the days off.
So we pull into a city about 6 a.m. and we set up, we run the show till about 8:30, tear it down.
Eat dinner, take your quick little 2-3 minute shower and get back on the bus.
Yeah, it's Groundhog's Day for us.
I'm taking a break.
Sometimes we'll have kids show up at the event, not watch any of the bands, and just sit with us all day and just want a game.
Good to go. I think we got 9 or 10 PlayStation 2s in there. Gran Turismo, wheel, the works. So I'm kind of the voice of it all as of right now, because Uncle Crappy here he's not quite as active.
He's old?
He's old.
I'm the old guy.
Yeah. I get everyone in the tent pumped up. I throw some like home run derbies on MLB 2006, whatever kind of draws the crowd in. Give them some games or hats, and they'll just be so happy with, like, especially with the unreleased games. They'll be sitting there and they'll play as much as they can, and they'll be there almost all day. I'm still doing the interview thing, so I'm gonna call you back in a little bit. The fact that I get to talk about games and I get to see the new stuff and get paid for it is just, it's cliche, but it's pretty much a dream come true. Because I mean, there's very few people who get to do what they love, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm 20 years old. I mean, I'm just a kid, and I'm on tour seeing all these rock stars and playing video games, and that's my life for the next, 2 months almost. How many times are you gonna get a chance to do something like that?
You beat me, I give you the best I got.
There's something magical about him. He's got this glow. You can see it right now. He's got this glow and this energy that's just amazing. We definitely scored getting Mike out here. I want to do it like, Willy Wonka style, the day I have to retire and pass the factory to somebody else. I mean, he's my Charlie. He's my Charlie. Taking that ride in that glass elevator.
So, you're at the 2005 Warped Tour and you just seen my job. I mean, what can I say? I'm living a dream right now. So feel free, sign up, PlayStation Underground, The Gap, whatever you can. Get your opportunity, maybe you get to be a part of this. Some of the best days of my life are happening right now. All right, thanks. Have fun, enjoy the show. All right,
get back to work.